In all the years I've been doing movie reviews, I've never tackled so many Western flicks and what have you. And, well, especially ones with starring John Wayne. And, well, I thought I was going to do this on Father's Day like a couple of years ago, and then because the DVD I had of this film kind of messed up on me, it took me some time to revisit this film, but now I finally revisit it, and I think it's time to review it just for Father's Day because John Wayne played not just the titular character, but a father to two boys. So here it is. Here's my review of Cahill, United States Marshal. This is Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews, partner. Hi, partners. Welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Dual, better known to as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 1973 Western flick Cahill, United States Marshal, or U.S. Marshal for short. Released by Warner Brothers, starring John Wayne in the title role, directed by Andrew V. McLaglen, also featuring George Kennedy, Neville Brand, Marie Windsor, Roy O'Donnell, Denver Pyle, Jackie Coogan, Harry Carey Jr., Paul Fix, Hank Warden, Gary Grimes, and Clay O'Brien. Now, of course, Cahill is, of course, a driven lawman in a black hat. The film was released on July 11th, 1973. I could have done this last year and I didn't get up to it. Anyway, this film was another pretty decent type of film for John Wayne. This was one of his last few films, but he was still up and going to still do some. Just 6 years before his passing. Well, I'll go ahead and give you the what I can give to you the story plus the little bit plus what I got of the ending. Now, while J.D. Cahill, a widower and U.S. Marshal, is away from home, his two sons, Danny and Billy, aid Abe Fraser and his gang to escape temporarily from jail to rob a bank. The town sheriff is shot and killed, and another townsfolk is knifed and killed during the robbery. Billy hides the stolen money while his brother and the rest of the gang return to their jail cells as an alibi. And when Cahill returns, he and Danny look for the perpetrators when, with the help of half Comanche tracker Lightfoot. So Cahill arrests four suspects, and although they are innocent of the town bank robbery, they are found guilty and scheduled to be hanged. While on the trail of the kids, Cahill and Lightfoot are ambushed by Brownie. Now then, let's see. Now, and I will get to the end in a little bit, but I am going to say that I will say this turns out to be a kind of a real kind of a I don't know how to put it kind of story for y'all, but it does have its twists and turns and what have you. Especially when Cahill's sons are aiding the bad guy in his gang. That is really a shock and what have you. Anyway, now with the help of Lightfoot, they managed to track down the bad guys and what have you. But this is where it's going to go downhill for the ending. So I'll give you 5 seconds to stop this video and go to the description and for you to go to the description box below to fast forward it. As I count down, if you've seen this already, you may continue. Okay, you've been warned. Now, in the final act, Lightfoot hurts Brownie but is eventually killed. Cahill's sons try to give the gang share of the money to Fraser, but he wants all the money, resulting in a showdown between Cahill and his boys on one side and Fraser's gang on the other. It really turns out for a real big gunfight, even though Cahill gets a bit wounded, but he manages to survive and defeat Fraser in the end. And that's the end of the story. So, what did I think of Cahill U.S. Marshal? Well, I am going to say I really think this was a pretty good film. Kind of underrated, though. I mean, well, it probably wasn't probably one of Mr. Wayne's well-known flicks in my view, but still, it's pretty good, though. Now, of course, the film was produced by Wayne's production company, Batjack Productions, and shot on location in Durango, Mexico. When it was released, I will say it did all right in the U.S. Canada rentals, making 3.1 million. In a 1975 interview with writer Tony Macklin in Film Heritage, Wayne said the film had a good theme, but wasn't a well done picture because it needed better writing and a little more care in the making. Well, yes, I agree with what Mr. Wayne had to say. May he rest in peace. But nevertheless, I found Cahill United States Marshal to be a not too bad of a film. It was pretty good, and it does have a good cast. Now, I like the performance of John Wayne as Cahill himself, Marshal Cahill, that is. Anyway, his performance was good, just like it is in about every other film I've seen of his. George Kennedy played the Fraser, and I'm going to say he definitely did really good. Gary Grimes played his oldest son, well, JD's oldest son, Daniel. Of course, this would only be the second film I've seen him in, the other being the Disney film Guts, which would be released 3 years later. Neville Brand plays the character of Lightfoot, very good character, and Clay O'Brien plays JD's youngest son, Billy Joe Cahill. They were all really good and what have you. We have some pretty good performances as well. Most of the people I'm not quite too familiar with, except for Denver Pyle, who, of course, after this would appear in the Witch Mountain films for Disney, and of course played Uncle Jesse on the Dukes of Hazzard. And his character was his name, can you believe it, Denver. Jackie Coogan, who you know best as Uncle Fester of TV's The Addams Family fame, played the character of Charlie Smith. Yeah, he was really good, so I gotta give him credit. All the other characters and their performances are pretty good. Wait, there is one more. Hunter Von Leer, who played Deputy Sheriff Jim Kane. I remember him. He was in Halloween 2, the original Halloween 2 years later. What was... Yeah, he played Deputy Gary Hunt in Halloween 2 years later. So, anyway, I feel like this does have some pretty good characters. But again, I agree with what Mr. Wayne said in his interview. It wasn't a well done picture because it needed better writing and writing and a little more care in the making. Yeah, but it did have a good. But he's right that it had a good theme though, and I appreciate the film having that. It also had a pretty good theme song, but I forgot the name of it though. It was done by the Silver Fox himself, the late great Charlie Rich. So anyway, Cahill U.S. Marshal is definitely an underrated film. And if you are a big time John Wayne fan, I would recommend it to you. But I would say, just to be on the safe side, give it a one time watch if you're interested. I will say that I think this film does have its moments, but still, it has a good theme, though. So that's about it. That's about all I can tell you. Oh, wait a minute. There was one more thing I forgot to mention. It does have a good score from Elmer Bernstein, who, of course, I've known that name from numerous films. Too many, though. But anyway, yeah. So I would recommend you give Cahill U.S. Marshal a one-time watch if you are a big-time John Wayne fan. Now, I am going to give you point out something, mind you. If this review does pretty well, then mind you, you will get some more reviews of some more John Wayne films down the road. Maybe I'll review films like North to Alaska. Well, most of his later films like North to Alaska or the original True Grit, The Sons of K. Elder, or maybe even his last film, The Shootist. We'll see. Just depends on how well this review, does in the views. So that's going to do it. What did you think of Cahill, United States Marshal? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Continue to help support my channel, make it grow, and make the views grow. Next time, I'll be bringing to you a review of the remake of The Stepfather. So if you like this, you may want to consider checking out some of these other videos with a little country theme to them. Well, or something like that. In the upper left-hand corner, you can see my TV log I did on the Dukes of Hazzard earlier this year. Or you can go to the upper right-hand corner and see my review of a pretty good film with one of the big kings of country music, George Strait, in Pure Country. Or, if you'd like, go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my latest TV log on Hee Haw. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.